Hello, my name is Bo Green, and this is the thing that started everything. My grandpa taught me how to fish before I could walk, and then I became obsessed with fishing. So much that I had to learn more, and I obtained my master's degree in marine biology. After graduating and seeing some of the most pristine reefs in the world, I was hooked on traveling. But traveling is expensive. So I decided to work on yachts, and then I made my own yacht and sailed all around the world.
Not bad at all.
Well, it wasn't exactly a sailing yacht, but you get the picture. This trip inspired me to go to New Zealand, and I hitchhiked up the whole entire South Island over to the North Island. And now, I start my journey in Wellington. So a little something about me, I love monkeys. Now there's no monkeys in New Zealand, but there is this place called Zealandia. Zealandia is right on the edge of Wellington. You can get a free ride out of town, and you get to witness these beautiful birds and wildlife. There's a parrot. Look at this guy. He's climbing up the tree with his beak. After my amazing trip in Zealandia, I went over to the Museum of New Zealand, the Free Museum in Wellington. I found out they used to make hooks out of bones. How cool is that? And then I randomly walked in to a festival in Wellington. There were food carts everywhere, there was music, and I even got to try my own first Chinese crepe. Ooh, it was scrumptious. Then I took the night bus from Wellington all the way to Turing. Oh yeah, and one night I had to sleep in a bathtub. And on a park bench. That kinda sucked. Note to self, don't take the night bus into a new town without booking accommodation. I learned the hard way. But on the bright side, I hitched a ride at Taupo, bathed in the thermal pools right next to the lake. It was really hot, like scalding hot. Like my booty was on fire hot. But it was nice and chill by the lake. And then I went hitchhike fishing. And if you don't know what that is, me either. I just make it up as I go along.
I just hitchhiked over to my spot that my other guy that picked me up hitchhiking showed me. So now I have a rod, I have a reel, and I have some flies, and I'm going fishing.
There were rainbow trout everywhere. They just didn't seem to want to bite. Even these guys were out there really trying and couldn't catch anything. And then, after catching absolutely nothing but a cold, I went back to my hostel and met up with a fellow hitchhiker. I decided to give him my camping gear because he was heading to Abel Tasman and I wanted him to experience the same thing that I was able to. And he sure did. He even sent me a picture of him and some Oreos. Then I went to the mysterious geothermal pools of Rotorua. All of that is natural, and so is this thing that I'm consuming. It's a tad bit dry and kind of looks like a hairy sea urchin, but it was actually pretty good. I think it's called a macnut. I don't know, but I ate it anyways. While in Rotorua, I went off the beaten path.
That looks pretty cool.
I even found this busted bridge. Like, look at that thing. Like, who would want to pass there? I don't know, but I guess I was dumb enough to try, and I sure did.
Should I send it? Yeah. Don't tell Mama.
After crossing the bridge and ending up in this random thermal town, I decided to hike on up to Auckland.
So many bags, so little time. I'm going over, hiking to Auckland. And where am I? Oh yeah, I'm in Rotorua.
Once I got to Auckland, I was on a mission. I printed out these flyers so that I could have a chance on sailing the Pacific Islands, and I posted it everywhere. I hiked to the top of Mount Eden, which was actually a volcano, and checked out the city on sunset. Then I rented a car from Omega Car Rentals, and I sent it up north. Marston Bay was my first stop. I posted my CV and my flyer, and then I went over to
Alright, we're at
Whangarei.
Marina number 3. First Auckland, then this place I can't pronounce, and now we're over here at Whangarei. Here it is, check it out. They said I'm in prime time, but you should have seen the stack of CVs. They're like this big. So, keep my hopes up. Let's go to Fiji. While I was in Whangarei, I randomly met up with this couple, and one of them was in my study abroad program in Australia. I also met up with a pony on my way to the Nabby Caves. These caves were awesome. They were pitch black and full of glowworms. I would definitely recommend it. And I even found a little hedgehog on the way out. I'd never stroked a hedgehog before, so I had to try it. His name was Sonic. He was a tad bit bashful, but that's okay. Then I headed north for Rotorua Marina. I updated my little flyer, and bada boom, I was there in paradise, the Bay of Islands.
Rotorua was teeming with yachts, all ready to go to the South Pacific Islands. I was frickin' pumped. I met everybody that I could. Dock walked in bare feet, and actually stayed on this boat called Yonder. This guy Rob really hooked me up. He let me stay on his boat, and he showed me a few tips. In the morning, we even hoisted the jib sail together. And then after hoisting the sail with Rob, I decided to set sail on my own to Cape Rena in the rental.
We're off-roading in the rental. Ew. Might be the end of the road. Looks a little dicey for you.
After off-roading a bit, I saw these signs for giant dunes, and I had to go.
Alright, we're going sandboarding.
There were signs on the side of the road that said, sandboards, $10. So, I turned around, I grabbed a sandboard, and I sent it up this steep, steep cliff.
Wow, I've never done this before. It's a lot harder than I thought.
But the view from up top was absolutely worth it.
Yeah, baby. Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go straight down there.
Will I make it down the treacherous slopes of the sand dunes? I don't know. We have to find out on the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in Cape Rena and back in Rotorua.
Back to the yacht club.